everybody.
Hello.
Good to see you back there, Dom.
Yeah. We see ya.
Say hi, G.
No.
Oh boy. I hope everybody can hear us. Yes, they can. Okay, cool.
I'm sure they can.
All right, cool. We have 6 people watching, and I'm gonna share this because.
Oh my God! Don't do the bad things.
Gio, stop.
It's picking me.
You know
Really,
what?
G?
Really?
Really, man?
No.
No.
Hey, what are you doing with that? Nope.
Okay, I'm just trying to share this.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody
Why
doing? You
people-
got
why
Tracy and
people
Chelsea
doing
and
that
Kim
thing?
and Nancy. How you
Hey, G, wanna
doing?
go? Come on.
Don't.
Hey, look. Somebody said hi, Luigi.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, my gosh.
Come on, Gigi, let's go.
That's it. You.
Okay.
Oh, I got you something, Gia.
What? What is it?
Okay, I'm just trying to share this.
These lights, man, are too much.
What is it?
Looking all washed out.
Okay, so if you guys would please do us a favor, would you guys go and share this live on Lightworkers and all, or any page or whatever on
Doesn't
Facebook?
matter.
Yeah, it does matter. Don't say it doesn't matter.
There's a little button. If you're on desktop or on mobile, you can click. If you can click out chat,
Do you want
there
to
is
use
this
the lights turned down?
Yeah, man.
All right.
down. The lights, they aren't LEDs, man.
It's like good.
Ooh, now I'm
Goodness
like,
gracious.
come on, you can have one of them.
Hey, where?
Ain't
Okay.
that hard, man. All right,
Yeah,
G, come on,
it
down
is.
there.
It is hard. We're just trying to get this.
Trying to get all this stuff set up.
Ow, ow.
Yeah, no, today is actually nice. No storms and stuff.
God.
These lights, man, this is awful. This is just awful. Awful setup.
Why is it awful? Why do you gotta go there? and say
Because,
that?
man,
No, you always gotta go there, man. Yeah. And see. What? Why? Because I'm inviting people? Don't. You, it's like.
I'm fine. I am fine.
Are you fine? Okay, I feel washed out. I already feel like I'm sweating.
Mm-hmm. These big old honking lights ain't helping, man. Like, what is the deal here?
Well,
you
God's
got
gonna make
Gelman.
Yeah, the
Like,
studio.
Gee whiz, man.
Kim, Tracy, I'm just glad you got home to watch us. Nancy, hi.
Come on.
No, nothing. I fixed it.
She says that Justin needs some Rick Astley. I was listening to Rick Astley before. Hi, Ima.
I need
How are
some
you?
Rick Astley. Oy.
We do.
Not really.
What? Don't even.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Hey, Ima, what's up?
Oh, yeah, Okay, so we did a thing. Do you want to tell them what we're going to do?
I don't know what you're talking. Which thing? Which
You
thing?
got schmutz on your face, like right here in the corner.
Now you tell me.
I just
You-
saw it.
you
I've
ready?
only been standing here next to you, like.
I'm fine.
Okay. Oh, look, Rachel, Cheryl, guess.
Go ahead. You
Aaron,
tell 'em, 'cause
hey. Okay.
Which one it is? I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what we're talking about?
Just go, please. I don't know what are you
I
talking?
thought you could read minds.
Nobody ever said I could read minds.
I'm shocked. You can't read
Speed
minds?
bump.
Oh my God. Did you renew your vows?
Oh, please.
God, no.
No.
Why would we renew our vows?
Jeez.
What? We've been together ever since the day we met. And Jeremy actually was there the day that we met, that night.
That is
we
true.
met.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you
That's
told
true.
him to go fuck off or something. You told him to get the hell out or something. It was funny. It was funny, but it was it was good love. It was all right. Yeah. Anyway, woo! I was drinking some. Okay, anybody?
Hey, Sammy.
Before we get started, we watched Game of Thrones. All right, Game of Thrones is over, and I thought it was fantastic. My personal opinion, Yeah, I can be nice and have a potty mouth on YouTube. Haha. So no, I thought Game of Thrones was awesome because everybody that I loved lived. So if you didn't like it, oh well. And now I am obsessed with Chernobyl. I don't know if anybody's watching Chernobyl, but oh my god. Have I been like obsessed with Chernobyl?
Yeah. Yes, you have. It's, yeah. Chernobyl, I saw a meme the other day, and it was, you know, as...
About Game of Thrones?
But yeah, it was like all the people, it was like one of those big things, and a guy offering up his sword. It was like fans who were disappointed with Game of Thrones. The sword was Chernobyl, and the guy offering the sword was HBO. It was pretty funny.
Chernobyl's awesome. One more episode. And can I tell you, Jared Harris is phenomenal. Okay?
Mommy.
What? You messed your hair.
Of course he did. What?
Okay. I'm schwitzing over here. Okay, yeah. So, of course Tracy saw it.
What? So, yeah. Yeah, that's because she's one of the people on my... See, my Facebook page, Tracy, is awesome because it's all meme lords and lordesses. Well, one lordess, you.
Yeah, Tracy's like...
Hers is whack. It's all...
I gave her a good meme the other day about the Kardashians.
Yeah, that was a good one, too.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm hot.
A meme, as some people say, meme.
They do?
I've heard it.
Okay, anyway, the Hot Zone on Nat Geo is good. Yeah, I am very...
Hot Zone? What's that?
Think about it just in Chernobyl, the Hot Zone. I mean, we're in the Hot Zone right now. I feel like we're hot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, Chernobyl, the Hot Zone. Anyway, the makeup is phenomenal. Anyway, I'm just, like, obsessed. With it. Okay, so on YouTube, we're going to do a few different things. We're actually... Oh, about the first Ebola break? Oh, no way. There's no way I'd watch that. Because because Ebola is my biggest fear. It's like stomach virus times 100.
Yeah.
It's like stomach virus Chernobyl. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. So
I don't like people around me who have the stomach virus. If you've got the stomach virus, there's a good chance I might give you a beating just for having the stomach virus. You know, like when I used to work and people would come to work sick, or if they say, "Oh, my stomach don't feel good," I would be like, "What do you mean it doesn't feel good? Like, do you have a fever? Like, what's wrong with you?"
Yeah, gotta go.
Well, I've been in the bathroom. What do you mean you've been in the bathroom? Have you been throwing up? Or has it been coming out the other end? Because if you're throwing up, you need to get out of here now. Like, I'm that crazy about it. Like, for real.
Hey, Tara.
You know what? I tried to watch it Dead to Me, and
What is that? I don't know what
with,
any of these things are.
It's on Netflix. But that's because your son watches... Well, we've been watching The Office again. We restarted it. And, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also watching Home Fires, which Rachel told me to watch because I'm a Downton fan. And, Home Fires is only 2 seasons. That was...
You could have a whole YouTube show about reviewing TV shows.
They know that.
That's what you should do.
Please tell me they don't have zombies. I don't like zombies. I don't. I think zombies are stupid. I thought that Ancient Aliens was dumb when you used to watch it. Giorgio Tsoukalakis. I loved him because of his hair, you know. But I thought it was stupid. And I thought, that's BS. That's not real. That does not happen. Then, thanks to Speed Bump, we became Doctor Who fans. And then I was like, okay, yeah, you know what? Ancient Aliens, it could happen.
See, Speed Bump says the Limoncello podcast.
Actually, it's brought to you by Sickle and Hammer. It's Russian vodka. In honor of Chernobyl.
Yeah, freaked out by zombies, midgets, aliens, clowns. I agree. All of the above.
He's not afraid of little people anymore because he watched the little people with me
I was,
on
though,
TLC.
for a while.
He was, though, for a while. And
But
then we watched the show.
And zombies never really got to me until they changed up the way and now zombies are fast. Like, what the hell is that about? That does, you know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah, don't do that, Dom.
What?
No, absolutely not. I don't know who. Oh, Artistic Mom. That has to be Natasha.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Okay. I won't watch Handmaid's Tale because one, I have Hulu and it's 99 cents, and Hulu is all. We only got it because we were behind on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and they were having a what was it, Don?
99-cent sale.
Yeah, for what? What was
For
it?
like a
for
year.
1 year.
For 1 year, but what was it for, like Thanksgiving or something? I don't know. It was one of those stupid holidays
like
at the end of the year.
It was
Christmas,
sale.
right? So
Black Friday.
we got it, but it has commercials in it, and I won't watch Handmaid's Tale because it has that weirdo looking girl from Mad Men in it, Elizabeth Moss, and everybody knows why I won't watch that because she's a Scientologist.
And our feed was just cut.
I don't care.
I'm just kidding.
You know what? Listen, here's the thing. Bob got promoted. Are you serious? We didn't have to discuss that. Oh, wow. Knob, as Chuck used to say. Okay, so.
Alright.
Boo commercials. I know. So, we're going to do, the act. No, I have not.
What?
What is the act? I'm sweating.
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. I'm just like, it's extra.
Sassy.
Oh, I thought it said easy tonight.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's... I'm trying to keep up with this tiny little text. What is
Dom's
this? A
got this
27-inch... We got a 27-inch 5K
Have you seen
monitor,
The Office?
but then he's got it, like, in 8-point font.
Okay, well that's because I wear glasses. Oh no, that's not what.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
God.
Oh god. Oh
I'm
god.
sure
Just leave it. Just leave it.
There, look. It's running Windows. That's why I'm not used
Running
to that.
windows, yes.
Well,
Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so don't worry about what I'm doing. You focus on yourself. You're the star, remember? You're the star, kid.
Nobody
You're the
said
star. Yeah, okay.
Nobody ever said that.
I did.
All right.
I did. Okay, so,
So here's what's going on.
what
We got going on. All right.
What's going on?
The way that I've figured it is that the majority of the people that tune in to watch us on a regular basis,
When we come on.
Yeah, when we come on, all have a very, at the very least, a base level of intuition. They feel something. They feel connected to the other side. Type 1 if you agree with that. That all of you are at least somewhat connected with the other side, right? Whistle wetters.
Yes. Those who actually have some sort of ability.
Right.
No, I hate Tom Cruise.
You're all aware when something is going on, and that's why they tune in. So here is what we are devising. We are...
Your leg is making me sweat. Sorry.
Anything else to say? Interrupterson?
No, I'm being
Okay.
funny. I'm being the,
Okay.
I'm just, okay, so you're getting ones.
So
ones,
suspenseful.
ones.
Yes.
Suspenseful.
Okay, so
you're on the edge of your
check it out.
seat,
Here's
right?
what we're doing. The course that we were originally putting together, all right, we're just about done with it, and what it is it's designed to help people move from what, everyone says that, oh, I'm an empath. Well, yeah, it's basically base level intuitive, an intuitive science, if you will, where it's going to help you dial in the way that I do. Okay? And so that you don't have to rely on other people to do to do readings for you, you can do it for yourself, and you'll know. And instead of it being in written form, because come on, who wants to read, right? When we got the internet, we've got. Hey, take it easy, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. Give me a call sometime.
We're gonna do video series on developing your intuition and getting to the next step. And the end goal is going to be to where you guys will be able to do what I do. But everybody's got a different thing. Like Sammy, pet communication, and before she knew it, psychic medium, right? And it just kind of like popped in there, right, Sammy? And everyone's got different spiritual gifts, and this course and everything is going to be designed to help you figure out exactly what your gifts are, and help bring them out to the fold, bring them out.
Bring them to fruition.
You're a sociopath. That's right. That was her. Yeah.
Right.
Everyone's empathetic. If not, you're a sociopath.
Bingo. Right.
Well, it's going to help you get to the next level.
The wise lady. Right.
The wise lady. Well, it's debatable.
Hey.
Just saying.
I think that's funny.
Yes, we can see you, Cassie. The haven't worked that part of it out yet. Okay? I mean, look, you guys, don't worry, I'm going to take care of you guys for the most. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to think about that. Right now, we're just working on trying to figure out how to go about getting everything put together in a cohesive way that would make sense. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Okay. Getting everything put together. I'm learning not to be so. And Tracy, it's funny that you mentioned that. Learning how not to be so empathetic. That's going to be a major part of it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Because if you don't think that you have some level of intuitive ability or empathetic ability, if you've ever been just fine and you go out and all of a sudden nobody does anything to you and you just feel like down, or you feel anxious, or you feel angry for no reason, but yet you're in a crowd of people, odds are you're picking that up off of somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And so that is one of the key things that it's putting guards up. It's almost like with like firewalls and routers, right? So, if you've got...
Okay, don't get alarmed, guys, if you guys see that. I just posted a post on live on Intuitive page. We're live on Intuitive page because I'm trying to get more likes and...
I'm empathetic but not empathetic. I understand exactly what that means. It may sound crazy.
But not empathic. I think that's something different.
Yeah.
Oh. Then my reading is probably at a first grade level right now. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, it's about adding value and, more importantly, helping people get on there's a certain correct path. And I'm going to say, you guys know me, I usually try to walk middle of the road and not offend anybody, but in this case, no, there's a right way to do things and there's a wrong way. And so I personally believe that the way that I do things, I do it with integrity, and I do it with what's the word I'm looking for? Honesty, integrity, and there's ethics. I have a very strong set of ethics that is going to be a big part of it as well. Like, so for example, people... You hear people all the time talking about, psychic said that so-and-so was going to die. Man, nobody knows when anyone's going to die. As somebody who talks to dead people sees a lot of stuff.
Guys, we're on live on YouTube, guys.
Oh, we got a lot of people on there.
Our name is Intuitive GRC.
Yeah, I'm linking it. I've linked it, but I can't pin it. Why can't I pin it?
I don't know.
I hate our stupid YouTube thing.
These are the kinds of bugs that we got to work out, right? So.
I can't pin.
But
the
the key is going to be, like right now, I'm in the process of building a website with a learning management system. So if anyone's ever done any online courses or anything like that, that is kind of the angle that we're coming at it with.
You guys, if you're on here, please like and share our YouTube page to anybody you know, so that way we can get more viewers on our YouTube page. It's really important because guess what this page is going to be called?
Oh, tell them. Oh, the website.
This is a big
one. No, it's not.
Yeah,
no,
it is. Yeah, it is.
No.
To the fakers.
To the fakers. Okay.
That want to call themselves this.
So I'm calling it lightworkereducation.org.
There you go, folks.
Lightworkereducation.org. And so
there you go.
There you go. There's a lot of people that consider themselves light workers that need guidance. So much guidance. And you guys are going to be the front lines of helping me with this. You know that, right? Because you people are my solid, my start-off crew.
Okay.
Hey,
hi.
Dana.
So Cassie says, my mom and her friends were talking about that Tuesday night, and they call people who drain energy out of them energy vampires.
Energy vampires.
Yep, that is very, very true. People who do that are bloodsuckers. They just drain everything out of you. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's right. Sorry. Why does it say message redacted?
Because they took it
message
back.
Retracted. Retracted,
yeah. So whatever it was, they took back.
All right. So anyway, yeah, people who do that, they are very, very, there's lots of people, they're just toxic human beings. We all know people like that.
We do. We do.
God, do
and the thing
like
is, and look, here's the thing. 9 times out of 10, people like that, they don't even know. They don't mean to be. No one means to be. So
what a lot of people don't know is that when we've gone on Sisterhood was the start. Really, because in my household, they come from Boston.
Come on.
I'm kidding! Tracy's from Boston. Well, she's from Massachusetts. I'm kidding. They actually come from Canada. I'm kidding, because Rachel, come on,
yes,
why you gotta act like that? Like we're being serious. You know we're not being serious. Come on now.
All right.
She gets me, girl. See, she gets me. She gets my sense of humor.
I know,
See?
I know.
All right.
I know.
All right.
So
that's the skinny of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Dominic, okay, we are doing readings, okay? We will do we do 3 card readings for $10, a full card reading for $20. And if you want a private reading, it's $200, okay? Yeah, private reading is $200. That's how much it is. Sorry, but that's how it has to be. I know that some people aren't going to like it, but if you want to donate just in general because you love us and you want to keep the love going,
well, we're trying to. That's part of.
That's part of it.
Thing that we're
because there's a school in
Arthur Finley.
Yeah, in jolly old good England, which
and I've met so many people that want to go there, and it's
right,
like,
but they're all big phones. They're big phones. Like they don't even have any gifts. This is going to be like Professor Xavier's School for the Gifted. You know?
Fair enough.
Do you like that? Because I used some of your comic book geeky lingo?
Yeah, you were close.
Oh, okay. All right, good. All right, how many cards are in a full? It depends. Actually, I usually go 12.
And here's the thing. It's not going to be the between 9 and 12, the course and everything it's not going to be absurd.
No.
By
no.
any means.
No.
You know, because that's the whole point, is that it's gonna be accessible. You know, it's not gonna be, you know, one of these damn courses that's thousands of dollars. I'm still trying to work out whether to do it like as a membership site where it's monthly and, you know, you have access to everything, or to do an a la carte thing, or a hybrid, or something like that. But from your guys' perspective, I mean, what are some things that you would want to know? Like, where would you... Well, the duration of the course would be... It's going to be multiple courses. It's going to be broken down.
Yeah.
And so, like, some of the more advanced, because, look, you can't just jump right into something.
Hey.
It's good. There's going to be prerequisites and everything like that.
Yeah. I mean, look,
So
it's like, you know, it's not like... we're still going back and forth on it, because I've always kind of been against this. Because,
this has been something that I've been kicking around for years, honestly.
And I've been like, no, because...
Yeah, she's been a thorn on my side with it.
Right, because I just don't think that you can teach people to be psychic. And there's so many wackadoos, and you guys know this. Come on, I mean, you know this. But for the most part, people that have come on our show, we've seen a lot of people who have abilities.
Absolutely.
Right. But we also see people who have gone, that have like... Gone astray.
And so that's kind of been the thing where it's like...
Sammy knows what we're talking about on that one.
If someone's got some initial abilities...
Okay, we're ending this. Come join us on Facebook.
YouTube.
YouTube. YouTube, I meant. YouTube. Come join us on YouTube. Sorry, bye.
It would be better to give some guidance if they're going to be doing it anyway. And if I could help somebody get better and have, I mean, all you guys know, I mean, ethics and authenticity, and help them get to a next level of what it is that
it is a webinar.
Do.
That's exactly right. I mean, like, Arthur Finley has some stupid classes. Like, they're all the same.
Essentially.
But, you know, there's the legit questions you guys have asked us. And I'm proposing that Justin meets with everybody who wants to take the course, because I don't think that everybody is... Okay, so there's always been a common theme on how Justin works. Justin only reads for people who are ready to hear the message. You guys know this. How many times have I said that, right? Mm-hmm. It's just a fact, okay? Mm-hmm. If you are not ready to hear the message, then you're not going to get it, okay? We've had people that have come on our show and said, well, that's not who I wanted to hear from. Hey, guess what? You don't get to pick who comes through, okay? Do you think he's looking through the phone book and saying, oh, hey, hello, heaven? I need to get so-and-so. It doesn't work that way, okay? Any weirdo that tells you on those other feeds that says, oh, they're getting so... No. It doesn't work that way. You have free will, and it transfers to the other side. If their personality was like combative like me and a ball breaker, then they're going to be like that when they cross over. You think when I go, you think he's going to still have some peace and quiet? God, no. I'm going to still be breaking his balls from the other side, because that's how I work, okay?
Old of you to think you're going first.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, you guys are digging my grave already. I feel it. I've told you that. But anyway, I digress, okay? We've had people who are, like, really, really quiet, and they don't say anything because they choose not to. They allow people to come in, they say hello, but they just come through, and they don't have much to say. If they weren't big speakers, you know, if they were a person of few words, they're not going to come through. Now, you guys have seen it. You've seen it, how people have come through, you know. Nancy, you know, Wizzle said things, right? Come on. Everybody has seen it. They've confirmed things about their personality. That is the beautiful gift of what happens on the other side of when spirit comes through. So there's lots of things that you have to take into account. And so I personally think, don't even be watching your watch. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
What are you talking about?
I saw you watching your watch. Okay. So I think that they're right. So I think that Justin has to meet with the person who wants to take the course. We're not out to take your money, just to take it. I want somebody to use the wisdom that you give them. Because, look, he is the theologian and I'm the philosopher. And this is what Rachel and I were talking about the other day on the phone. And we were saying this because we were talking about all sorts of different things. And I was like, you know, there was things that I didn't want to talk about on Facebook because I didn't want to confuse Justin's persona, you know, his business, his other businesses like that he does. Because people are dumb, okay? Like, people who run businesses, they think, well, you're a business consultant. You read energy. What is that? You know, and I mean, like, you know, look, it doesn't matter what he does. It doesn't matter if you're dead or if you're living. And if you're living and if you're just wanting a reading or guidance about your life, or if you're wanting guidance about your friggin' business that's going down the shitter, it doesn't matter. Nice. Okay? Energy is energy. Okay? That's course number 1. Energy is energy. That's your first lesson. Okay? And how you read energy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Here comes Alley Cat. Okay. Energy is energy. And how you read, how well you read energy is the most important thing. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he does. It doesn't matter if you have a failing business. You want to know about it? You want to know it? You want help? He's the person for you. Because look, the bottom line is he tells you the truth. The thing is there's so many people out there who don't know how, they're just not like that. Justin just reads energy so good. That's what he's done for so long, right? Mwah. So, you know that.
It's a Mario.
Oh, for God's sake. Dominic's always got to be, you know what, he's contrary on here. He's been contrary his whole life. Energy is energy. But what is energy? I have lots of energy. I do. Because I feel very passionate about this. And, you know, and look. So, on here.
Wrong name.
Wrong name? Well, who are you?
Who are you today?
Mario.
Mario? Okay. Call him
Birdo.
Birdo. Cecil. Anyway, so, I radiate on every life. Thank you. Yeah, so I think he should meet with the person first. You know, something popped up on my Facebook the other day. I haven't been getting on Facebook a lot because we've been so with the storms and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And you know, my back is finally feeling better, you know, and then, you know, all this kind of garbage has been going on, and it just, you know, it's just been one thing after another. Okay, so on Facebook, there was like this thing called Old Souls group that I don't know, I subscribed to a long time ago, okay? And somebody asked, they had a daughter who was a teenager, and she's like, she's empathetic, she's very, very susceptible to all her friends, yada, yada, yada. She has a, you know, meeting with a counselor, ugh, you know, eye roll there, okay? And then she was like, is there any vitamins that she could take? Eye roll again, okay? But I didn't do any of that. I just said, hey, listen, you know, why don't you have her come and talk to, you know, come check us out, blah, 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 blah. Of course, it pops up on my feed like 2 days later. I didn't even know I subscribed to this group. It must have been a long time ago. But this post pops through. But this woman made the post like 2 days before. So, of course, after 20 different responses of people saying, oh, she's empathetic. Oh, you know, yada, yada, yada. You know, that song and dance, you know. Okay, you know. I did my little thing, my song and dance, which is a real good tap dance, okay? It's solid, all right? And I tell them about you and what you do and how that's my specialty. That's what I do. I know about kids that have abilities, but your ability is to read and feel their energy to see whether or not they're mentally ill or if they have an ability. Okay? Now, this is what we don't talk about on Facebook.
Just call them emo.
Emo. I was emo, but emu. That's what emu, right? It's emu.
No, emu is an animal. It's emo.
It's emu because any jackass. When I was a kid, you wore combat boots and all black, and you listened to Depeche Mode and The
Doc
Cure.
Martens.
No, I wore combat boots. Who wore Doc Martens? Okay, I know.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're older than me.
That's
It was
right.
the 90s.
And I'm also wiser. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, all right. It's emu.
Emo's a
All right.
style.
It is. It was. It is a lifestyle, and they're weird. Okay, because I'm sorry, but anyway, emo with the hair flips. Listen, not everybody can be like Tracy and I with the big hair, okay, and the the attitude and the zest, Come on now, and the mouth, because Tracy's got a mouth on her. Those memes say it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, without a doubt.
All right. So anyway, so we would meet with people first, okay? So that's what we would do. But I think that if there are other courses along the way, that it's not necessarily for people. I think there would be other courses in there that would just be able to help people who are just trying to find themselves as well. So it would be short webinars that are reasonably priced. We're not talking hundreds of dollars. We're not talking thousands of dollars. And you can pick and choose, except for there would be, unless you were a person who actually had gifts. If you have gifts, they have to be used wisely. There's ethics and morals that come to having abilities, okay? So, and it doesn't mean going on and thinking just because you're told that you have abilities that you can go read people, okay? There was a certain person that used to be in our group who was told she had abilities. Well, she wanted to, chime in on everything that we were saying, and guess what? She was wrong. And when Justin, there was a little alarming things that were going on, and when we brought it to her attention, she got shitty with me. Why? Because why? I was calling her out. Look, you have to do this for a long period of time. The longer you do it, you think that you guys have witnessed a lot of readings. The whole point of readings, and it doesn't matter if it's a guidance reading would be a card reading, okay? Whatever. Guidance reading or a psychic medium reading. There's a lesson behind everything. It's not just for you, but it's also for him, okay? So, we don't talk about the scary stuff, but and that's the thing, okay? Let's talk about that. I'm going to let you guys in on something. We don't talk about this on Facebook, but guess what? We're going to go there on YouTube. Remember when I said that?
Why not?
I said that to Rachel the other day. I said, oh, Rachel, we're saving this for YouTube. Okay? Because we go into the dark side of YouTube. Okay? And now this is where we need to have a thing that goes, ooh, we need to have some music to insert, and then dim the lights.
Well, you can actually do that. You can actually do that with StreamLabs, but I don't have it set up.
Okay, yeah. All right, Gelman. Why don't you save your comments for after? Okay, so, there have been people that have come onto our lives, okay, who are, unfortunately mentally ill.
Dude.
Now, Justin reads everybody's energy that comes into our room.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay?
Definitely.
And he knows when somebody is mentally ill, and when somebody is not. Okay?
Hi,
and we're
Dom.
talking about mentally. Hi, Dom.
Hi, Dom.
Yeah. So somebody who's mentally ill would be a very, very we're not talking about people.
No,
who
not
are,
on this live.
but
in
you're
the
talking
in
about
the past.
In the past.
In the past. You know, people have come on and, you know, you can spot them. I usually don't address them, but you could spot them. And it's just like, yeah, no.
We're not talking about, okay, look, please understand. Mental illness is not, we're not talking about,
I'm not talking about psychos or anything. It's just...
No, we're talking about psychos. What the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about psychos. We're not talking about people who are just like, I'm sad for today, but I take a Zoloft. You know, I took 2 Xanax earlier.
Yeah,
okay,
people who
I'm
are a
anxious.
little off, Cassie, right?
No, these are people who are way off. Don't get it twisted. Do not get no. All right, let's be real here, Justin. These are people who are borderline like schizophrenic, okay? If not.
What's wrong, Jay? Okay.
I
Okie doke. So.
People who are a little off. No, we're all a little
knows.
off.
Tracy knows.
Tracy knows. Yeah.
Everybody knows what we're talking about.
All right.
There's
But
no
it's a
sense in beating a
secret.
dead horse. Yes.
I don't have
Oh, Dom, will you go get him a knack?
No, he said iMac.
An iMac. Oh, for love of God. Well, how about a snack?
Go.
No, come on, let's go.
Get
Come
on the phone.
Ow, my eye. I'm getting poked in the eye.
Yes. Anyway, so let me ask you guys. This is a heck of a lot more interactive than
I know,
Facebook,
it's like
it
really
seems like.
quick.
So yeah.
That's what Dominic said.
Okay, so what are some? Let's kick around some ideas. Let's do some brainstorming. What are some of the things that you
Really?
guys
Want to talk about that now? I mean, maybe they want to hear some spooky stories.
All
What
right,
would you like
you
help
moderate,
with?
Roseanne. I'm just kidding. Come on.
No.
What are you doing? What's that?
It's a dot.
Yes, we know. Oh, I know. All right, you go ahead. Sandy's like, I know what you're talking about. Cassie's like, I want to hear it all. Okay.
You want to hear it all? Well, here's the thing. And then on here, we were going to talk about paranormal.
Like cryptids and stuff. You guys know what cryptids are? Type 1 if you know what a cryptid is.
I don't know what a cryptid is. What the hell are you talking about? What's a cryptid?
Let's see how many know. 0. Dominic. Chelsea knows. That's it? Hey, I like how it's coming out as binary. 0 for no, 1 for yes. Sandy's got to be unique. Sandra's got to be unique and put a question mark, but that's okay. I'm just kidding.
Dom's got to be an ass and put a 2.
Of course. So cryptids are, they call it cryptozoology. Oh. Bigfoot, Mothman.
Oh, okay. Why you gotta go shorten it?
Well, because you're the one who said.
Stop
to
sweating
go that
on
way.
my leg. You're sweating.
Sweat on something else if you don't be careful.
Okay, yeah, about Bigfoots and all that, yada yada yada. The Jersey Devil.
Right.
Ooh, what about the one that flies around? The Batman? No.
Mothman.
Mothman, yes.
Batman.
Yeah, sorry.
Fucking
I remember
Batman?
Okay. See something on developing your intuition.
And by the way, Batman is
Shut
dead
up.
to me.
Okay, Batman sucks. I don't care.
Batman does suck
She
now.
just said something here. I would like to see something on developing your intuition to help parents gain valuable insight, like with teenagers, and recognizing red flags in behavior. That is an excellent.
Right down.
Okay, I'm writing it
here
down.
Making a big dot on a piece of paper.
Okay, something on developing.
Ooh, Sandy Griffin knows about Mothman. So, yeah, Mothman prophecies. So, Sandy, question for you then, Ms. Griffin. Do you believe that Mothman is good or bad? And Sammy, what happened? What's the awesome thing that happened?
Okay,
Slender Man. You know, Cassie, the Slender Man, isn't that like an internet thing?
Yeah,
That's
there's
not a real
actually
thing.
a doc on HBO to watch before we canceled HBO on Slenderman. It's you know, it's kind of like that creepy Japanese thing that's going around. What's that?
Well, I know what Slender Man is.
Yes, but what's that one, Dom, where the kids?
That's a known hoax.
Momo, yes,
Momo's that's
Momo's
come out
fake,
as a
though.
known hoax.
Yeah, no one died from it.
No, it was a
course.
hoax. It was a hoax meant to go viral, and it did. It never happened.
Well, I'm a hoax that needs to go viral. Rachel says, "Ask me."
What about you, Rachel? I'll ask you. Ask you what? Why is there a hand on my eye? Yeah.
It's like a Ouija board. It's putting it on your eye because it's supposed to poke your eye out. Because how would that get there?
Yeah, I believe that too. Yeah, Mothman's like it's like a warning sign,
It's
like
the
a
same
warning
thing.
bell.
Yeah, elementals. So it's the same thing.
Hey, it's an element. That's right. I already told her.
She knows, yeah. So
cheater.
she knows the secrets because Rachel, we've discussed all this stuff with Rachel.
Right.
But it's also like when the Virgin Mary appears. It's in that same
Well,
thing.
you could look this up, but in 2005.
Well,
No. Was it 2005?
yeah, it was Katrina.
Katrina, like 3 or 4 months before Katrina happened, the Virgin Mary showed up in a water stain under a bridge in Chicago. And it was very clearly, like, even if you don't believe in that stuff, you look at it and say, wow, that's wild how that happens. The blue, the white, the whole nine in a water stain on concrete under a bridge in Chicago. It was there for a week before somebody defaced it. And then once it was defaced, they set up a shrine in a water spot. And they always say that the Virgin Mary shows up.
My mom saw when she saw him when we moved to North Carolina.
Wow. So
That's weird.
what happened was, after that, boom, that summer, Katrina happened, and all those people died from flood. And they say that the Virgin Mary shows up as a warning to warn you to, hey, better start
To the
praying.
sinners?
Well, yeah, that
Well,
something
we're all
bad's
sinners.
coming.
Yeah.
And she gives a hint as to what, so in that case, she showed up in water.
Mm-hmm.
She's shown up in like in a sunspot on a window
Mm-hmm.
before, and it was like drought came.
Mm-hmm. What does it mean when the toast is?
Come on, man, that's just ridiculous.
Well, no, for real. Because
toast,
some
man.
jackwagon's going to ask you that. What happens when it shows up in a piece of toast? Does that mean
It's
there's
fake.
going to be
Means
no
it's fake.
wheat?
Means fake.
The
If
flour
it shows up
bad?
in toast, it means fake.
Hey, remember that funny video where it was like an old woman and there was like devil on the toast? Remember you sent that one to me, Mommy?
I did?
Yeah, it was funny. It was like,
Oh, yeah.
my toast
Oh,
is
the
evil.
toaster it blew up. Like, remember?
Yeah, it would blow up every time you made toast, and it had like 666 on the toast when
Oh,
when
yeah.
it came out. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah, so like the one story about Mothman that stands out to me is like the one with the bridge, and he people saw him like lurking on a bridge, and like the next day the bridge collapsed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Was that in like Minnesota or something?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I know. So those are things like, okay, so, and then we're definitely not going to tell you what Justin's been told about Bigfoot, because that one's the big one. Big! You're gonna have to pay for that. You're gonna have to pay for that.
What is wrong with you? Good Lord.
If you want to know what Bigfoot is, you're going to have to pay for it. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm just thinking it's funny.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I thought it was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
anyway.
That's the one that, a lot of people say by not going on the bridge because for whatever reason they had shut it down or whatever. Yeah. I don't.
Okay.
She's been watching too much Fosse.
Hey.
Oh, God.
Don't. It's true. I get to be free on here. I don't have to be like, oh, I'm going to pretend like I'm going to get a show on TLC. Because as Dominic has told me, this is TV.
I want to.
Oh, God.
It's not TV. It's YouTube.
Whatever.
You can be on TV.
Bigfoot is real and she's sitting on the couch. Oh, Chelsea.
Oh, no.
Come on now.
Damn.
She's saying that about.
I know what she's saying about.
Man.
Yeah, right. Got a bunch of clowns in here. Huh, what?
Now what you want?
I want to play lucky games with my brother.
Okay, you can go play with your brother.
So-
Okay, so Dominic. So then, so we would do that. I feel like him with his boot on.
Oh my
That's
God.
hilarious. So, okay. So, what else are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about spooky stuff.
Harry and the Hendersons? Yeah, it's a great movie.
Oh, yeah. The kids and I watched that together.
Harry and the Hendersons was
Good movie. I love John Lithgow. What a fantastic actor.
very good.
I love it. I can talk to you, not on TV. Oh my God, Roseanne, my boss's son is working on a crew for Texicans on Bravo. Oh my God, that show is so annoying. I have not watched that yet. I'm still trying to get through all my stuff. I'm behind on Bravo stuff.
So, Patricia, when you're talking to spirit in your head, if you're talking to someone in particular,
Hi, Lisa.
are
I see you.
definitely-
She's saying call 7012. She's saying hi again. I'm taking that's Lisa Corn Colette.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
What's up? So, Patricia, when you are speaking to somebody in particular in your head, yeah, they are hearing you. The thing is, you got to be careful with the responses, though, right? So, like, responses come as what I used to call thoughts in between thoughts. And it gets tricky, especially if it's people that you knew, like somebody close to you, because you would already kind of know how they would respond. That's not diminishing what's happening. It's just be careful, like, of the responses that you get. You know what I mean? Because if you get a response that is not what you feel like somebody would say, then you just need to stop doing that immediately. You know what I mean? Because there's all sorts of ways to get twisted up in that, and I wouldn't want to see that happen. But when you pray or just talking to people who have passed, that's perfectly fine. I mean, it's normal. They hear you. Hope that answers the
here's the
question.
thing. We were talking about this the other day. So some of the things. Whoa! Are you kicking me on purpose, or are you just scratching your foot? Okay. All right. Sammy, as she is sitting on the couch in Delaware, I'm telling you. Is it possible that my grandfather who passed visits us in our house? His ashes in our house, and since we hear footsteps, absolutely.
Yeah. And if that's what comes to you, if that's the feeling that's who it is, then 9 times out of 10 you're all right. Mm-hmm. Because look, people like, all right, so the best way to describe this is if you're reading a book or you're studying, right, and you've got your back to the door, if somebody comes into the room quietly and you don't hear them, most times you're gonna feel you're gonna feel like someone's behind you and turn and look and they're there, right? And you kind of know who it is because it's their energy pattern, right? You know who it is by their energy pattern. That energy pattern does not change when you cross over to the other side. That's your sign. It's like a fingerprint. It's your energy pattern. You know, so that's why when you start getting into really complex subjects like reincarnation and how there's this little kid that was in Missouri who was 5 years old, 6 years old, and able to recount his days as a World War II pilot, describing the mission he went on, the squadron he was in, the plane he was flying, where he went down, and then they looked it up and all that stuff, and his name, and they look up that stuff and they find the guys who were in that squadron. They invite him. He comes and talks to those kids, talks to that kid, and they come out crying like, oh my God, that's our captain. We don't understand it, but that's him. He knew operational things that were classified, that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
just
it's
like
because
the kid in England
their
who
energy,
knew every part of New York City, and he knew the streets.
Lou, and
you know, yeah, we know. Okay, so here, people were like, Cassie goes, is it possible? Okay, no. She said that Bridget says, I get an ice cold on my upper back, and I feel like someone's touching my face. How do I connect with them if it is my husband? Well, if you don't have abilities, you can't connect with them. But if that's the first thought that comes into your head, then it's your husband. But that's what I'm saying. I mean...
But see, just because you can't sit there and have a conversation with him, but if you feel his energy and you know that it's him,
right,
don't discount that.
So many people do.
Don't discount that. That's huge.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's when people don't recognize it. That's the problem.
I know.
You know what I mean? If you know him and you know his touch and you know his energy and you feel him come to you and you get the chill on your back and you know immediately that that's him, then that's him. You know what I mean? Just because, I mean, that is... Look. When I'm communicating, I'm not necessarily hearing them talking like I'm talking.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at what Tracy says.
You know, it comes through as energy, and you have to pay attention to the emotions that
energy
you get.
Is energy. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's how you know, how we communicate is through energy, emotion, body language,
intuitive emotion.
Took up the cat and reflections in his eye. It appeared that someone was standing behind her, but she was... I wouldn't doubt that. I don't discount that, Cassie. Sound would somehow change. Watching TV alone, and it would sound like someone walking into the room. Like the sound would somehow change.
Like kind of muffled, like the speaker.
Could have been. I would, you know, you just have to... I'll leave it at could have been.
Tracy.
Yeah, that is negative.
There you go.
Yeah, I know it's him, and it does feel when he was here. Yeah, see, Bridget, I'm telling you, don't discount that, man. Don't discount that, because that is a more intimate connection than a medium could ever give you. Understand that. The fact that you feel him there with you. That is more meaningful than anything he could convey to me that I could convey to you. Don't discount that. I'm telling you that is legit. Okay? Yep, that's common, Dana. That her sister's always around, messes with her by moving her stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's like totally common.
Yep, Chelsea.
Tom, how many people are on?
17.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's see here. I thought I felt a touch on my shoulder when I was in the shower yesterday. I felt like a horror movie. And it hurts, yeah, it kill you in the shower.
Right before we came on, I smelled cigarettes in my room. But then I had to tell Dominic to put out his butt so we could go on.
Any idea who the guy in the long black coat and
I'm just joking.
was that my mom
My kids don't
see?
smoke.
Describing great
Did you
detail
just
of
give
their
me a
house.
dirty look, Dom?
She would see him all the time. You know, I don't know. I don't know who that is.
You don't?
What the
You're
guy?
a fraud. You
I
don't
am
know who the guy is with the long black coat?
No,
Come
I don't
on,
know.
it's Johnny Cash. What? I'm being funny. I don't know. I'm sorry. No. No, absolutely not. I got happy vibes, see?
So,
It's the only way I can survive.
What's wrong, G?
In this.
I don't know, but I know he's creepy, and I don't know what that is. You know, I've never really looked into it though.
What?
The guy with the long black coat, because I saw him at the radio station that time. Remember?
It's Angel of Death.
I don't know. Let's see here. Have you ever had the strong odor like on you wherever you go? Anytime that I've had that, Tracy, it was usually somebody else. I mean, being totally serious, like an ammonia smell. Anytime I did, man, it was somebody else, man.
What, am I fired?
No.
Oh, yeah. Dom wants me to tell you guys
Okay, yeah, I didn't say it.
that you are more than welcome to donate to us. Hit the donation button. Is there a donation button?
Well, if you go down in the thing, you can click support the stream.
You can support the stream
Mentions
by
there.
donating to us. If you don't, that's fine. But generosity is always welcome.
Here's the thing, Kim. If that gave her some bit of comfort, I wouldn't argue with it. I don't necessarily think so, because that seems to be a trope. It's one of those things that people see all over the place. I don't know what it is, but if she thought it was enough, yeah, maybe it was. You know.
Yeah, here's the thing about that, though. I don't believe necessarily that the Mont Blanc coat, that could have been something that somebody wore. Like, it could have been a duster coat or a trench coat. It doesn't necessarily mean that the long black coat is somebody bad. That is the same person that you saw. Remember that. It could be just, you know, a bad person who has bad taste in clothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily have a significance.
So here's the thing.
with-
Another thing that it could be is the Lenny Kravitz in The Matrix. You know, here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. Like, all right, so check it out. There was a radio station that was having a problem, and I went and I turned around and I saw that same type of thing, but it spooked the hell out of me because I wasn't expecting it, because I didn't feel it, which was weird. So I realized that it was more of like a recording on the ether, right? Because so much stuff had happened on that land that I just turned around at the right moment, and being totally in the zone, I caught what was just a it is an uneasy feeling, but and again, I don't know what it was, because I didn't feel him coming, and it was like he's totally cloaked, and you just see him at the corner of your eye.
I think he's the angel of death, but that's just me.
I don't know, maybe. But and it could be because you don't feel them coming. You know what I mean?
Those people were not
but
crossing
you're not supposed
over.
to see. Yeah, those people, they weren't crossing over. So I've told the story before. It was an old farm couple. They weren't crossing. I came and I was talking to them, trying to get them across. I turn around and I see the guy go by me. It scared the hell out of me. Spooked me. It was more of a spook. You know, I was like, whoa, ooh, whoa. And so yeah, but as far as like, look, it's unsettling mainly because you don't feel them coming. Like, if you people who see stuff, usually you feel it first.
Well, this is not good. It's not good. Mario Luke.
Yeah, see, and so that if she always seen them, she might be right.
Dominic, I'm on here and you can't pay. You can't donate. Where does it say to donate, Dom?
It doesn't matter.
He's full of it. You can't donate on here. There's no way to donate. There's no button.
That's exactly right, Rachel.
Okay, hold on.
If you don't have discernment, yeah, and there's ways to put them to the test, which we will get into. Like, look, yeah, shadow person, full apparition, and with shadow people, like, you know, again, a lot of times the shadow people are just recordings on the ether, man. You know what I mean? Like, every now and then, I'll hear some like something like that, and immediately, like, send the feelers out. You're like, whoa, 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 what was that? And it's nothing. It was just it for whatever reason, it's like a tape that plays. How about this pic? What pic? Oh, that old one of you?
Yeah. Oh my.
That was like 80 years ago.
Hell, what's wrong with you? That long black coat man's gonna be coming for you, but I'm gonna be wearing a long black coat.
As a man? I mean, it is 2019, so I guess, you know, whatever. Residual energy, huh? Yeah, hey, there you go. Exactly, residual energy.
Hard to come through. I see him out.
Tracy, that's just your audience from the other side seeing what kind of crazy shit you're gonna be saying next. That's all that is. So yeah, I mean, that's
Don't use my black coated guy. Oh, I'm just kidding with him. We're just joking.
they're like, damn, let's go see what Tracy talking about. You know, she's saying some crazy shit.
Why? What's she saying? She's always saying.
I know.
Half the shit she says on here would offend people.
It's alright. Whatever.
It don't offend
People
me.
have gotten too thin-skinned, man.
So let's go into another topic.
Okay.
So some of the things that we're going to talk about on here, we're going to talk about the church and how there's, and we talk about the church, everybody knows, that has been infiltrated. We're going to talk about exorcisms. We're going to talk about ghost hunting and how most people who do ghost hunting are idiots
don't know what the hell they doing.
Okay? If you're looky-loos, don't do it. Okay? Just do yourself, you know, go and get a Ouija board and put yourself in a corner, okay? Alright? Because you have no business doing it. And we're going to talk about the church. I said that, yeah. So make sure you share that. Let everybody know, especially people who are in the church. Because I really, you know, it's funny because Rachel was reading a book about this Roman Catholic priest who did exorcisms and stuff. And I'm sorry, but I look at every Catholic priest with disdain. I look at them with peering eyes like, I know what you do. And, you know, then I'll say to Justin, is he one? Does he have bad vibes? You know, I'll say that, right, to you? What church? Latter-day Saints. No, I'm talking about Roman Catholic.
YouTube's telling you to take a break?
What?
YouTube is telling me to take a break. Oh, why? Because you scared? Why is YouTube telling you to take... Are you serious? Anyway. Okay. So, we're talking about the Catholic Church. Yeah, but that's different. That's different, Tracy. You look like you got a man bun when you have your head down like that because the chair behind you. Yeah, I paused my screen and said, time, Todd, take a break. For real, I had to dismiss. Oh, because you got that kitty thing. If I did that in my house, kids would get nuts. Anyway. So yeah, we're talking about that. We're going to talk about how, there's bad energy within the church, the whole pedophilia thing, the molestation, you know, that's worldwide. There's been, it's been infiltrated by darkness, you know, the demons that they walk beside us. The Jehovah's, they're right up there with the Scientologists on, so, and then, let's see, what else? What? They are.
I didn't say anything.
Anybody who doesn't celebrate Christmas, okay?
Christian is weird.
But they're Christian.
It's weird.
And they don't have, like you said, they don't have windows because they don't want the devil coming in.
That's
but what about the door?
Told. That's what I was told.
It is true.
And when I said that, there was no answer.
Right.
So.
Now, they're not the ones that come around trying to give you the good news, are they? The white shirts?
No, those are the Mormons.
Mm.
And they have crazy machine gun nest villages in Mexico.
All right.
They have their own little clans.
Hey, look.
Villages of
my
like
thing
5,000.
has got ghost in it. Look. Watch. It's got a ghost.
How? What?
Watch. Never mind. It didn't do it.
Let me see.
Watch. If I press down on it, it pops back up automatically. Like that.
No.
Wait, what? Let me see.
I'm joking. It's
My God.
You got locked out by the rich girls. There you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, someone told me they knew someone who got a Ouija board for their 9th birthday. And somebody who gave that 9-year-old a Ouija board is an idiot. Because Ouija boards are awful. You should never play with a Ouija board. Don't play with stuff. It's like going in the street. You don't, if you don't look before you cross the street and you get hit by a car, who's at fault? You are. You are the idiot who didn't look both ways. Okay?
Yeah, but if the idiot is 9 years, well, no, 9 years old should know better than to cross the street. But you know what I mean.
Kids in regular public school. Okay? They're the same jackass kids that believe in Slender Man and Momo. Okay?
Momo was a hoax.
But most kids don't know that. Okay? It's just like you got some kid who goes, this is why I hate public school system. Yeah, I said it. All right. Hi, Sammy. you know, if you
Take it
send
easy,
your
Sammy.
kid to public schools, private schools, whatever, I don't care. And your 5-year-old tells my 5-year-old that there's no Santa Claus, then who's at fault?
I did too. Cassie. El Terrible.
Internet, all influence. Yep.
So.
Anyway, well, we're generating a lot of tips on here tonight, so.
It doesn't matter.
I want to get
There's
more
about-
people on here that are not just us. Like, we need more. How do we get our stuff to be...
Content. Not just getting on here and bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have legit content. That's what I was trying to get to, is what they want to see. Find out, you know, from
Well,
the,
we're going to
from
talk
the
about
people.
possession, oppression, the difference of that. Uh-huh. My kids are sheltered. That's exactly right. Right? How sad is that? Don just found out about Santa last year, and he just
That
turned
wasn't
14.
last year. That was 2015.
He figured it out, though.
He did. He did.
That's the way to go. You let them figure it out.
Yeah, but he had a little tear when I finally told him.
There
And
was
I
a
did
reason.
get him the Polar Express bell to symbolize it. Because, you know, I can't think about it without getting verklempt. Because it was a moment. You know? It was a moment.
Well, now you got that one, so there you go. You're fine.
Yeah, I know. And then, like, for 6 months, he did nothing but, like, the Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, trying to call Santa. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, but then the following year, all he was about MASH, and then he got mad when Christmas slipped by.
Yeah, it was like, freaking, it's Christmas time. No,
Gummy bear.
MASH,
Oh, yeah,
MASH,
gummy
MASH.
bear and
January
MASH.
comes. What happened to Christmas? Where's Santa? I mean, it's like,
Trying to raise a ruckus or what? What is wrong with you?
that's true.
God. So,
Actually, yeah, no, it's Mario. Right. Okay.
Right.
So, really?
MASH, you know,
Right.
the show MASH. Don, 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 don.
Please don't sing it. What are you, crazy? They Google him for real, LOL. Yeah. But, I mean, the thing is that, you know. So, anyway, we'll talk about reincarnation. We talk about kids who remember their past lives. There are people who remember their past lives. That's important, too. Past life regression. There's people who have specialties. And
So, let's find out from them. What is it that they want to hear about? That's what I've been trying to get to.
Okay, well, then I'll be quiet.
Thank you. So what is it you guys want to hear about? Some wealth of knowledge.
Are you?
I think so. Maybe not.
Ask away.
No, I'm just like ideas for videos, so I could have old Gilman back here put some production value into something.
Yeah, it's got to be when I have my makeup on.
Literally all of it, so that's no help. No, okay, no, that is helpful. Okay. All right, so just carte blanche, huh? Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. You know what, Sandra? You know, you may have been. I would have to do a past life regression on you. I had a friend who was obsessed with, was it medieval?
Renaissance.
Renaissance. Obsessed with the Renaissance. He'd go to the Renaissance fairs, all of that. And it turns out we knew he was an old soul, but when I did a past life regression on him, this is crazy, right? He was totally obsessed. He goes to Renaissance Festival all the time, dresses up the whole nine. And he figured he lived and died in the Renaissance before, so I had to have. Well, it turns out that he was an old soul. And he actually lived all the way, I went all the way back to Roman times. It was I didn't get the exact year, but the year was around the time where the Roman Empire was being run by who was it, Justinian, but they were like in the process of converting to the Holy Roman Empire. And so he was pagan, but he was surrounded by a lot of Christians, and it was just kind of like in the flux of being accepted, going from a hardcore polytheistic empire to the Holy Roman Empire. And all these, he was shanghaied, like in the 1800s, crazy stuff. But the one time period that he didn't live in was the Renaissance period.
You can be several things in a past life.
Well, yeah, there's multiple past lives.
There's multiple past lives.
Seeing apparitions, past lives.
Yeah, jot them down and send them to us if you want to know. Do you feel that it is also tied to intuition, not knowing things for sure?
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I also think that...
so, for example, like another thing is, like if you have... what? Like if you have like an instant connection with somebody, odds are it's because
I know you. Like that. See, I was acting.
They wonder why I get more and more gray every time I come on here. So, yeah. So, for example,
See when you me? Look at my scar. I burned myself on the oven.
Okay.
Kidding, we're kidding. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood.
Thank God.
For now.
For now. Till the camera goes off. Alright. So. And sometimes, yeah, you're not meant to know. And I wouldn't get those if you're not meant to know. So. But like with this one here, when I met her, walked in, I immediately saw her in the back of the
I immediately
bar.
saw you.
Yeah, well,
coming into the bar.
Well, of course.
And you
of course
saw me, and I saw you, but you beelined it
lots
for
of
the
women saw me
bar.
come in that night.
And he went to go get a beer.
I was playing it cool, man.
Meanwhile, he don't drink because it gives him the dirty bubble, you know?
Oh, God.
It's true.
It's true. Meanwhile, I'm drinking like a fish, okay? And at the end of the night, he's like, I know you're hungry because you've been drinking. I'm like, I was hungry, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
But I didn't eat my food, you know. But that's another story.
You're all over the place. You
I know.
totally messed it up. Totally.
I digress.
Forget.
I be quiet. I be quiet.
Oh man. So, you can meet somebody and know that you've got an instant connection. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying. It was ruined. So forget it. Anyway,
right, it's true. Like people call it. What do they call it? What's those people? Those twin flame bullshit word.
I'm not listening. On a trip once, and she said we were never once. I must have went with my other mother. Hey, yeah, you know what? It could be. It could be. Like I've got this image in my head, and I don't know where it's from, of walking along a beach and seeing a whale skeleton.
That's you never told me that.
Yeah.
You told me you're walking in DMZ.
But I know what that is.
Right.
What are you doing back there, Dominic?
Huh?
What are you doing back there?
Nothing, why?
So look at this. Intuition is like a muscle. It needs to be exercised to go to the next level, in my opinion. That is true. Absolutely. Because you're born with intuition. So if you don't, people shut it off because 9 times out of 10, they're just like,
Oh yeah, deja vu too. Yeah, when I was a kid, man, I had crippling deja vus, like where it like totally threw me off.
Really?
Yeah, in elementary school it was bad, and I jumped around from elementary school to elementary school a lot, and so it was like. I remember one in particular in art class, I was going to throw something away, and it was like, it was a deja vu, but it felt like it lasted 5 minutes, and I was like, like, what the hell was that? And I didn't even know what it was called at the time. Another time, in Boy Scouts, I was in the pool. Catch a deja vu while you're swimming in a pool. That's no fun.
What was it? Were you in a lake or an
No,
ocean?
you know what it felt like? It felt like your soul like steps halfway out of your body.
Oh, I know, but
like,
what the hell was the deja vu about? Were you like in another ocean?
I don't know. That's the thing with
Okay.
deja vus. You don't know. It's just it's that
I don't
weird
get deja
feeling.
vus anymore. I don't. No McDonald's at 2 a.m. We went to the VI.
Village Inn.
Yeah. I talked to an adult woman who had absence seizures, and I asked her what it felt like. She said it was like intense deja vu. Well, people who are older who have seizures, especially clonic-tonic seizures, which they, is another. That's the newer word that they use for. So
what's an absence seizure?
Like where you
just kind of zone out.
Yeah. That's why they tell people to go like that, like with Geo. Like, remember when because if you go like this, snap, to get them out of it. And if they're not, I have that.
Distressing.
What's it distressing?
I was sitting there watching a movie.
But people who have seizures, they can see auras too. When you're a child, you can't articulate that. It's very hard for a child to articulate that. Geo is very aware of his seizures, though. Even though he wakes up from his seizure, he has him coming out of a seizure. I suspect it's because people are talking to him when he's sleeping. He's actually fought himself out of a seizure, like, right?
Take it easy, Sandy.
Good night, Sandy.
Yeah, he'll kick himself out of it, tries kicking himself out of it, and then sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't.
Let's not talk about the seizure things. The
yeah,
30th
let's not talk
of the
about
month.
It. Yeah. So, but yeah, so I mean, I think.
I was at a cinema watching a movie with my eldest sister. Told her I was okay.
Hey, Debbie.
Wow. Hey, Debbie. That's crazy. I've told her I've seen this movie before, but you never have. That's wild. Yep.
Yeah. See, when I had deja vus, it was never like that. It was never. It felt like I had done whatever it was before, whatever you know what I mean. But I couldn't place it like that specifically.
Yeah.
And then I've had them where it was just kind of like.
Well, I don't get them anymore because it's like, blah, I'm so preoccupied with so much crap that I don't get them. Hey! Alicia.
Yeah, the TNA throws me off.
Taj and Alicia.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But it's people energy I sense the most.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see, premonitions and stuff, that's not, I've never...
Like to a T. A lot of people, that's
I've never
their thing.
had that.
And that's the thing. Everybody has their specialties.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what... I mean, everybody should be... get a good education on the basics. But, so you know how to deal and look and... understand all these different situations.
Yeah, Cassie, I know exactly what you're talking. Almost like a vertigo comes in like it almost feels like vertigo. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But see, that when I was having them, this is way back before. This is back in New York before I even knew that I had any kind of ability.
And if anybody read his book, they would know.
Oh yeah, it.
What?
You know. That once you acknowledge it and you start meditating and you start harnessing it, it kind of stops. But yeah, it was like it would be crippling vertigo, just like it's like the only way I could describe it. You know.
See, I think I don't have it anymore because I'm so high strung.
Say that again.
And yeah, I let that go. And I'm always on edge, so I can't meditate. I constantly worry. You think one of your meds is blocking your abilities? That's possible, but unfortunately, you have to stay on your meds.
No, well, yeah, of course, Patricia.
That's the only way he does things.
That's the only way that I do what I do. I tell people all the time, it's not me. Mm-hmm. There's nothing special about me at all. You know what I mean? It's the fact that God has chosen me to deliver this message for this person at this time.
Hi, Zaria.
And I make no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You
know?
That's why sometimes, that's why I tell you, I have no control over who comes through, for who, you know what I mean? And sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You know, anybody's like, oh yeah, I can get so-and-so, hang on. Baloney. Yeah,
see, exactly, Alicia. I don't have deja vu, just like Tracy was saying, because of anxiety. I'm constantly, I'm just like, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm just constantly stressed out. I'm always stressed out. I don't know how to not be stressed out. That's why I'll die before him.
And Natasha, you're exactly right. I think it has to do with something being an artist.
That's a premonition right there. I'm just trying to be
just being observant.
Like, yeah.
Seems like I'm judgmental, but I'm not. No, you're not. You're just very, very observant.
No, I don't know why I'm not. It's because I'm using my diaphragm to talk. And so when you use your diaphragm to talk, you get tired. You yawn a lot. It's you know, so you don't talk here from your, like how Justin talks. He talks like
really?
This. It's correct voice.
So you calm. What do you mean you're calm as the moon? Like when the moon is out?
When you get caught between the moon and New York City. Oh, Dom singing the Lord. I know it's crazy. What's the next line? But it's true.
I'm not. Nope. Interesting. So Tracy, do you ever feel like you're starting to get wound up, or low on energy, and then you go out in the moonlight and it calms you or reinvigorates you with energy?
Do you go, ow?
I'm asking a very specific
question. Well, I'm
question
asking a specific question too, because there's something calming about the moon.
The difference is I'm being serious.
She could be turning into a werewolf for all we know.
She does have a lot of hair, but that's okay. She gets a lot.
She could play like Professor
Because you know
Lupin.
why? She's a I've heard of it, but see, the moon doesn't do anything for me. The sun does. I have to get sunlight. I have to.
I like the sun.
All right, so check that. This is an interesting topic too, because what this leads into is another thing is that people are connected to elements.
The moon, the sun, the water. Okay, go on. Go on. I step
The problem
I
becomes
gotta go pee.
when people, like psychics, they read in books like, oh, you have to be connected to the water. Gotta be by the ocean. Oh, I need to be by the water. The water. No, it's different for everybody. So, for Tracy, it's moonlight. She needs to get out in moonlight and get connected and get juiced up. Get your battery charged. Me, it's sunlight. You know, if I don't go outside for a couple of days, I become an asshole. Right, Dom?
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. And, you know, some people feel like they have to walk barefoot on the earth and just connect with earth. You know what I mean? Some people are water, but the problem is you always hear all the psychics say, I've got to be by the water. Got to be by the water. Why? Because some psychic somewhere said that one time, and they're like, oh, yeah, I got to be by the water. That guy said I got to be by the water.
Well, I always feel more energized after taking a shower, so maybe.
Could be.
I don't know, I take a lot of showers.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's weird, and it's weird. Like being out, like just going out into the sun, it just kind of recharges my psychic batteries, if you will. It's very weird. It's hard to describe. But you know what, Natasha? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense for you. You know, the nomadic roots, yeah. You know, it's just one of those things. Like with the moon, like being out in moonlight. Whenever it's a full moon, man, you got to watch Geo, because he's got, sometimes he'll have a blowout. Blow his O-ring out and drop alone, basically. It's bad.
So
What is this?
I'm just changing it, don't worry about it.
What is
You
happening?
can keep doing it, it's not stopping you.
It's just because I'm country. So, yeah, I mean, that's just interesting. The sun hurts. Could be.
There you go.
Oh, yeah,
Hi,
full
Alicia.
moon people are nuts. What is happening?
Your mom is gone.
Does she?
I think so.
Oh, no, dreams always mean something. Nightmares always mean something. You know, a lot of times if they're nonsensical, it's just symbolic. But you also got to remember, look, there's a lot of studies have been done with dreams and stuff. You know, if you dream and it's just your brain unwinding. It could be just your brain unwinding. You'll know when it means something. And you may have to go... What I do is, like, if I have a dream that I feel like it means something, I'm not a big dream interpreter. I'll try to interpret it myself. I'll think about it for a second. Say, okay, what could that have meant? But then I'll verify it with, like, what dream symbology means and stuff. You always got to take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? It's not... And if it matches up with what you think, then yeah. If not, sometimes I'm just like, yeah, whatever. You know, but you know when it means something. They're not always meaningless, though. I don't know if that's helpful or not. Yeah, see, that's the way some people get their messages is through their dreams. Now, what's trippy is like when you wake up from a dream and and then you go back to sleep and you pick up where you left off. That's trippy.
You're fat.
Shut up.
I got like a stain on my shirt.
Shut up.
Look at that. How did I get a stain on my
It's
shirt?
water.
Well,
You know, sometimes if you go back to a good one, then somebody else wakes you up. It's like, son of a...
people have a lot of dreams with their teeth falling out. I used to have that dream. I used to have a dream about tornadoes. You don't touch my lid with your hands. It's gross. See, I keep doing that. Let's stop that. What are you laughing about?
Nothing. You.
Why?
So.
All right.
Let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. I would have never gotten that from that. Hey, your circadian rhythm's just off for whatever reason. It's like that in this house too, man. Because man, I worked nights for so long, trying to get back on a regular day shift, because then, you know, all these knuckleheads would try to wait up for me. It ruined everybody's circadian rhythm, and now everybody's up at night. And I'm just like, man, we gotta get back on a regular schedule, but no, it's not that easy. Alright, let me ask a question. Let's say your spouse hangs out with someone who has energy that repulses you because you feel that they have good energy and use. Wait, let's see. So Tracy, what's the question? It's really intense emotional dreams that feel like whatever is happening is real. I've woken up screaming and crying with tears runs down my face, leaves me shaking up the entire day. Same thing happened last night. You know, Roseanne wakes up and looks at me dead in the face and goes, "I could fucking kill you." I'm like, whoa, what the?
I don't even remember what the dream was now.
Whatever.
He loves it when I do that, though.
Yeah, Cassie, that's probably what happened, man. I never try to change my thinking ever, Tracy. I trust my intuition always. Always. So, like, if your spouse is hanging out with somebody that's got shitty energy and it, like, rubs off on them, yeah, you're not wrong. You know you're not wrong. Poor guy. Elbow him in the eye. Jeez. Yeah, come on, Tracy. You know you're not wrong. That's, you know, it's, just is what it is, man. And it's annoying. Yeah, so I mean, look, when in a situation like that, right? Like if somebody's around, you know, because energy is transferable, right? Christians say that Christians call them spirits, right? Like a spirit is transferable, like anger, jealousy, lackadaisicalness. Just also it's all energies, right? Same thing. It's transferable. Yeah, you hear Mario. Of course, you hear Mario. It's always on. If you come across a thing like that where someone close to you clearly has absorbed someone else's energy and it's not agreeing with you, you can always, bind. Well, yeah. Narcissists have shitty energy. We know
please
that.
delete that?
Yeah. Okay, I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, do
What?
that.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Go on. I was talking to Dom.
What you could do is say a binding prayer, and you just basically bind whatever dark energy is on them or whatever and send it away. So what I do, like in a case like that, is if it's affecting me or someone else, I'll say, God, just take this energy off of me. Take whatever this is, this funk, bind it and get rid of it for me. And within 2 minutes, you can feel it. You can literally feel it lift off of you, lift off of your shoulders. It's pretty crazy. So. Well, yeah, I mean, talking in your sleep, it just means that he's in a deep sleep. I mean, if Aiden's still doing it, Dom talks in his sleep sometimes. It's just they're just in a deep sleep, man. It could be.
See, look, Dom. She tried to tip, but it wouldn't let her. There you go.
Okay, well, she just said that. She has yes, we'll try again. Okay.
Okay, so if you want a card reading, 3 cards is 10. A full card is 20.
He thinks he cast a spell on him. Cast a spell on him.
I don't like Louis Armstrong.
No. Shut up.
So yeah, Dom will put up the iPal or PayPal.
Sprayed rose water where she normally sits. There you go. So Cassie, burning sage only works due to the faith that you have behind it. So like Tracy obviously knows it works and has a faith in it, so it works. It's the same, but So who here has seen The Lost Boys? An old movie. Lost Boys about vampires. There's a scene where the vampires are coming to get the kids, right? And
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
No.
Oh my God, you suck. So here's the thing. With the Lost Boys, there's a part where the vampires come in, right? And one of the kids grabs a cross and he's holding it up like, and he just smacks it out of his hand. And he goes, crosses don't work, boys. But that's because he had no faith behind the cross. Because he was just holding it up. Get out of here. And then he was like, try holy water, death breath. Wow, splashes holy water on him. Now that worked. Why? Because the holy water is blessed by someone with faith, and they instilled their faith of God and Jesus into the water, and therefore the water worked. Yeah, with the Corys, that's exactly right. So,
the poor Corys.
Yeah, and so that is kind of the same thing with sage. So, you know, people like go around burning sage all day, all night, and they still have problems, you know.
Oh my God.
What is that, the Brady Bunch house? What do you got?
Yes. Oh my God, that's my dream house.
Yeah, exactly. They were reading the comic books. It's a good movie. Good movie. Back in the day, was that 87, 88 that came out? So...
Oh my God, Dom.
So,
Dom, come here.
anyway.
Did you see
But yeah,
this?
I think...
They actually...
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, is right. Watch.
bad juju.
Oh my God, wait. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. So, have you guys seen that they remade the Brady Bunch house? And it looks just like the Brady Bunch house. Oh my God, I love it. Dom and I love the Brady Bunch.
What did they?
Was I talking to you?
What did they?
The Brady Bunch house.
What is the name of the house?
Yeah. Look.
She was, I don't know.
Well, you're doing all the talking tonight.
You can feel free to.
You need a haircut.
Huh?
When's all the good stuff starting? What?
What good stuff you
I
want?
love to have a nice car.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's you gotta have faith when you're using stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because it's, yeah, I mean, science could tell you, oh yeah, it'll change the ions, and I'm sure it does, and it's gonna make. It's just like having a deionizer or whatever machine, but you know, the bad juju part comes with the faith
You know
too.
what it is, you silly goose.
So, faith and intention is essential. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
You all right?
Are you okay? Oh my God, he goes running.
God.
Yeah, so look, you know, yeah, we're just,
I think she's talking about like all the
well,
stuff.
this is the good stuff. Like, we're just talking about what we're gonna, recap, because Zaria and like Alicia and all them, they came on.
Yeah, the recap is that.
Sorry. I want to replay the part where Gio walked in a door.
Oh my God.
So
Sheila.
yeah, I mean, basically, what we're going to be doing is starting a class, a curriculum on helping to get your intuitive abilities to the next level for people who have that, because the majority of people who gravitate to us all have some base level of intuitive ability, and so that was kind of what we were talking about initially, is coming out. Like, I am actually building a website called lightworkereducation.org, in the process of building that, as well as a learning management system, and I was just kind of running it by everybody to see what they thought. Well, good night, Nancy. Hope your foot feels better. So yeah, I mean, now that we've had some buy-in, I'll try to kick it into high gear, and you know.
Yeah.
So
So.
yeah, that's about it.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so we'll be back on,
Yeah.
and
We'll
you know,
call it
we're just calling it. We just wanted to tell you guys about the website and the, you know, get that. But we're also going to make some videos on here.
Yeah, some where old Dom could put his editing skills to work.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think we're good here. Any last questions before we go? Don't know how we're going to do it just yet, Cassie. We don't know how we're going to do it just yet. But just stay tuned. We'll get something rocking and rolling here. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for hanging in there with us.
We'll come back on and we'll be on again, and then Is he laughing?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll be back. Huh?
Laugh and cry.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll be back on again. I was just being quiet because he was answering all your questions, and I didn't want to, interrupt. Because some people are connected to the sea and the moon and the sky and the sun and whatever.
The sea and the moon, the moon and the stars.
Grampy Rabbit, Peppa Pig.
Right, exactly. Whereas I'm more music, so everything you say that comes out of your mouth, I've got a song for, and I can't. I was trying to not interrupt you.
Very good.
I will do a girls live.
There you go.
Soon. It's been hard because the sea in the sky, the sea in the sky.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
I looked out my window and what did I see but the sea in the sky, the sea in the sky,
Hello,
the sea in the sky.
Everybody.
Hello.
It's been hard because we've had so much bad weather that I haven't been able to get on and do. So, but I will be back on hopefully with a girls live next week at the beginning of
Next
the
week? You should do it tomorrow.
Maybe I'll do it tomorrow if everybody's free tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow.
There you go. We can lock you away in here, close the door. Adios.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so I can do it tomorrow. I know. I am so sick of the rain.
And Cassie's like, this
I
weekend.
want to know, have you ever seen the
Rain.
Thank you. See, I
Seen
can't.
too much of it.
I can't do anything
All
without
right.
music coming
Hey,
into my
have
head.
a good one, Kim.
All right, so you guys, we will see.
Bye-bye.
We will see.
All right. Well, that's our cue.
That's our
Go.
cue. So we will see you guys soon, and we'll be back. I'll come on tomorrow for Girls Sisterhood.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
All
Have a
right.
good one. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
How do I stop? Oh, this.
And